20 Indian soldiers, including a colonel, were killed in a violent face-off on Monday night with Chinese troops at Galwan Valley in eastern part of the disputed territory of Himalayan region of Ladakh, which is claimed by both countries. This was the first such escalation in violence between India and China along the line of actual control in 45 years. The incident follows weeks of rising tension and the deployment of thousands of extra troops from both India and China. The Indian army violated its commitment and crossed the line of actual control again illegally and deliberately launched provocative attacks, triggered fierce physical confrontation between the two sides, resulting in casualties, said Chinese People's Liberation Army Western Theater Command spokesperson Zhang Zhili, making the claim that the sovereignty of the Galwan Valley region has always belonged to China, something India has always contested. The Indians in return accused Chinese troops of attempting unilaterally change the status quo in the Galwan Valley. The Indian Ministry of External Affairs said the casualties could have been avoided had agreements made by military commanders over the past week been followed by the Chinese side. Preoccupied by its operations against helpless Kashmiris in Indian-held Kashmir, India's distracted army was taken by surprise when the Chinese People's Liberation Army carried out well-planned and deftly executed multi-pronged deep incursions of 3 to 5 kilometers across North Sikkim and East Ladakh last month. Starting on May 5, the Chinese not only occupied Indian territory but also audaciously built concrete defense on it. According to sources, Chinese troops used iron clubs and hurled rocks at Indian soldiers, leaving dozens of them critically injured. Senior military officials from both sides later met at the venue of the clash to defuse the situation. Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesman said Indian troops crossed the borderline twice, provoking and attacking Chinese personnel, resulting in serious physical confrontation between border forces on two sides. Heavy casualties in combat operations have increased pressure on Indian government to make a full statement on the month-long standoff as demanded by its own people.
And there are speculations that around 17 plus army personnel might have been succumbed to death. Who has to clarify this? The government has to come forward and say what is the actual prevailing ground reality. We, the citizens of India, sleep well, thinking that our army, strong army, is protecting us in the borders. But the territory is now under threat.
While there is no official word, but there had been casualties on the Chinese side as well. The armies on two sides have been engaged in the standoff in Pangong, Galwan Valley, Demkok and Daulat Bay Goldi in eastern Ladakh since May 5.